There's 7:37 now, minus 19 at the airport. Time to focus on business. Our business editor, Mike Eppel, joining us. Mike, oil up again in early trading today.
4 days in a row, Ted, and it's on pace for its longest winning streak since August. It's been a long time since we've actually seen a consistent uptrend for oil, but that appears to be the case this morning. Whether or not it lasts today and into tomorrow, that is the big question, because the reason it's up right now is because the talk is that the big oil producers in the States have been cutting back on shale output. Has that, though, corrected the supply-demand imbalance? And we'll find out tomorrow morning when we get the numbers in from the U.S. Department of Energy on their weekly inventories report. Last week, for example, we were expecting maybe 4 million more barrels of supply in the system. Came in at 13 million, so it was way over. So this could be a long-term attempt to balance things out. And added to the mix, we have this strike underway by the United Steelworkers Union and several U.S. refineries curtailing production of refined gasoline. So that actually leads to less demand for oil and could dampen prices. So the price for oil up today, about 51 bucks a barrel. Whether it lasts, anyone's guess. The other interesting thing is in the past couple of days, we've had a lot of forecasts about the Canadian dollar. Maybe 75 cents at the low point, 70 cents. Do we hear 61 cents? Yes, one of the big U.S. investment banks yesterday said our dollar could drop that far over the next while because of weakness in the energy market. Again, these predictions, take them for what they are. They are just forecasts, not necessarily the case. And you'd have to wonder what the Bank of Canada would do under that circumstance. They'd be talking about a dollar that would be weaker than when we were at a level in the early 90s when the federal government was looking at some big-time financial issues. Target Canada getting ready for the big liquidation sale. Talk is that's going to start Thursday. They're bringing in actually more merchandise for that. Question is, how many workers are going to be on site? Because apparently staff morale is pretty low. People are losing their jobs, let's face it, and they got to deal with probably an influx of big crowds. Mention that high or lower oil price for oil, that's filtering through to the real estate market. Calgary Real Estate Board talking about a 35% drop in sales for the month of January. Pretty significant. We'll see if, in fact, that is the start of a trend. Again, it all comes back to where that price for oil moves. It seems like on a daily basis now. And WestJet Airlines in with earnings this morning. Pretty good numbers. In fact, record-breaking for the fourth quarter. More passengers, more earnings, more profit, up 34%. And they've hiked their dividend by 17%. That stock's one of the early winners on the Toronto market this day. Ted, back to you.
All right, good stuff. Thank you, Mike. That's our business editor, Mike Eppel, reporting this morning. You can hear Mike on 660 News at 26 and 56 after the hour. That's your news to 7:40. Still minus 19 at the airport. Heading back to Tars.
Thanks, Ted. Coming up after the break, a tool that parents will be grateful for. Trust me, it's called SpikeBee.com, and it's a one-stop shop for classes and summer camps for your kids. That's right after the break here on Breakfast Television.